How I learned English in 5 months, and how you can too. Hi everyone, my name is Jake. I'm 26 years old, and I'm from Brazil. But 5 months ago, I could not speak a single full sentence in English, not even something simple like, "How are you?" without overthinking every word. I was completely lost. Today, I want to share with you how I learned English in just 5 months, without expensive classes, without going to an English-speaking country, and without wasting time on useless methods. But this isn't just my story. This is your story too. If you have ever felt frustrated, stuck, or embarrassed because of your English. If you watch this video until the end and follow my journey step by step, you'll know exactly how to finally improve your English. So let's go back to the beginning. The failure that changed everything. My journey didn't start with motivation. It started with failure. A failure so painful that it changed my life. For years, I dreamed of working at an international company. My goal was to become a software engineer at a big tech company in the US. I loved coding. I was good at it. I worked day and night, always learning, always improving. Finally, after years of hard work, I got my chance. I applied to a huge company in the United States. One morning, I opened my email, and I saw it. "Congratulations, Jake. You are selected for an interview." I was so excited, I imagined my life in a new country, earning a big salary, working with the best people in the world. But then, the interview happened. I remember it like it was yesterday. I opened Zoom, and there were 3 interviewers, all native English speakers. The moment they started speaking, I felt like someone had pressed the fast-forward button on their voices. I couldn't understand anything. The first question was simple. "Jake, can you tell us a bit about yourself and your experience in software development?" But my brain froze. I knew the answer in my head. I had practiced it 100 times. But the words, they didn't come out. All I managed to say was, yes, I am, software. I do coding. Many projects. Good. I am very good." The silence that followed felt like a knife in my stomach. They asked another question, but I couldn't answer. Finally, one of them smiled politely and said, "All right, Jake, thank you for your time." I knew what that meant. I had failed, not because I wasn't good at my job, but because I couldn't speak English. That day, I realized something. English wasn't just a language, it was the key to my dreams. And right now, I didn't have that key. The turning point. I felt ashamed, embarrassed, angry at myself. For years I had told myself, I don't need English, I'll just be good at coding, that will be enough. But now I saw the truth. Without English, I was invisible. That night I made a decision. I would learn English, and I would learn it fast. Most people, when they decide to learn English, they immediately look for expensive courses. But not me. Why? Because I had already tried them before. A year earlier, I had paid for an online English class. The teacher made me memorize long vocabulary lists, study grammar exercises, and repeat boring rules. But after 3 months, when I tried to have a real conversation, I still couldn't speak. So I knew. Expensive classes were not the answer. If I wanted to learn English fast, I needed something different. I needed a system that worked in real life. And that's when I started my 5-month method. Step 1. The first 15 days. Here's the biggest mistake beginners make. They think they need more words. I thought the same. I believed if I learned 1,000 words, I'd magically become fluent. But the truth? I already knew hundreds of words, yet I still couldn't speak. So for the first 15 days, I did something different. I did not learn any new words. Instead, I focused only on the words and phrases I already knew, but I practiced say,